My good people, hope all is well. Hope all is well with you guys. Before I begin, I must say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, all the expectant mothers, all the old mothers, all the mothers who want to have a baby, but in the process of struggling, all those who are struggling with um, parenthood, motherhood, whatever you wish to call it. I definitely want to say happy Mother's Day to you ladies. Truly appreciate everything that you do and all the hard work that you put in. So just want to say happy Mother's Day to every mother, to every woman in the world. Even if you are struggling to have a child, you are still a mother. In due time, your season will come. You will be a mother. So I just want to say happy Mother's Day to you ladies. You definitely have to honor your mother, your father. You definitely have to honor them. That's exactly what I live by. Um, so, saying that, this message here, number 10, message number 10 is I want to focus on this book that I've been reading. Hopefully, you guys can see it, Tony Evans, Kingdom Man. So, I've been reading this book along with a number of other books. Definitely a good book. So, message number 10, I want to just point out eight quick points from this particular book. I'm in my car, something new. I'm usually, as I call it, my sanctuary, or I'm in my home office doing whatever. But today's something a little different. So I'm in the car today. This hit me all of a sudden, so I said, let me go ahead and do it. So, just again, just eight quick points. The first one from this good book here. If you know a guy, please get him this for Christmas, for his birthday, for Sweetest Day, whatever it is. When I buy people gifts, it's definitely something that they may need. So definitely spread this message or this word around. So the first point from this book, the first point, and again, everything that I'm communicating, everything I'm taking notes for myself as well. So the first point, don't be silent. Don't, as men, don't be silent. If God is calling you to do something, step up and do it. Do not be silent. When I can recall teaching, and some of my young men used to just sit back and not say a word. I used to always encourage my young men, always applaud them, always come on, young king, you got this. Come on, young man, you got this. It's always good to step up. Um, we have to step up. I would tell people this: never let your pride or shame get in the way of what God called you to do. So again, speak up. If you're going through any kind of issues, troubles, whatever it is, we have to learn how to speak up. We have to learn how to speak up, and just some of us may be comfortable. It may be just speaking up towards or against women as men, but we have to learn to speak up in all areas of our lives, all areas. So speak up when something is wrong or incorrect. All right. Point number two here. When a man, and I'm looking down at these notes here on my tablet laptop here. When a man commits himself first and foremost to living under the rule of Jesus Christ, you can rest assured God will do the rest. As I tell people, meet God halfway. We cannot ask, as a man, I can't ask God to send me a good woman, but I'm still a bad man. Or I don't want to say a bad man, but a man, I'm still out in the streets. I'm still struggling with trying to be independent. You have to meet God halfway. If you're asking for something, whatever it is, God wants to see you put in the work as well. So we definitely have to put in the work. Whatever it is that you're asking for, make sure you are that same person that you're asking for, whatever it may be. If you ask God for a job, make sure that you are ready for a new job. Make sure that your attitude is prepared. Make sure you're filling out applications correct. Make sure that you update your resume, all this other good stuff. So go back to it. When a man commits himself first and foremost to living under the rule of Jesus Christ, you can rest assured that God will take care of the rest. Living up under God, being patient, um, being positive, um, having self control. All these things are just living positive. Positive is like one of the biggest things that we see people struggling with. Patience, the lack of respect. Once you start working on yourself, once you start taking the necessary steps, you'll definitely see God to open up more and more doors. And I can definitely see that going on in my life as we speak right now. Number three, greatness is achieved. This goes back to number two. Greatness is achieved through proper alignment to and with God. When we're aligned with God, when we're, like I said in two, when we're practicing self control, discipline, love, forgiveness, patience, positive talk, and so on. you'll see how things are slowly changed. So greatness you gotta practice you self-control. We have to. Greatness is achieved once you start aligning your life up with God. Not just greatness, a lot of things will start coming your way. When I was young, I would see people who were always mad and wonder why things can go their way. Like, man, sometimes we have to, and I know in hard situations it's kind of hard to look at things from a more positive standpoint. But understand that God has never left you. God would never forsake you. We go through things, and that's just a part of the growing process. Um, number five, what is this? Four. I'm sorry, four. And this one right now is hitting me right in my chest. Right now in my chest. This one here is leave the past behind. Let it go. Give it to God. Sometimes we hold on to things. We can't sleep at night. Sometimes we have this unforgiving spirit. So number four, like I say, hit me right in my chest. Leave the past behind. Give it to God. Move on. That's very hard. But again, I think I gave a message before. How can God bless you if you're walking around with all this dead weight? And I think I said before, you go to a store, you want a new ball, but you're carrying all these balls around, everything in your hand, everything that done happened to you. You got all the stuff in your hand, whatever it may be, and you want something else. Sometimes we gotta let all this stuff go. Just let it all go. Just let it go. Give it to God. God wants to bless you. God wants you to have everything, but you definitely have to practice forgiveness. Give it on over. Um, Practicing forgiveness and peace is so important if you wish to grow. That was one of the notes on here. Number five, the fifth point: seek and focus on God, not man, not people. This is a hard one. But I'm learning how to do this much better. Oftentimes when we're faced with something, the first thing we do is we call somebody who can't guide us out of a paper bag. So we often call people, hey, what should I do about A, B, and C? What I had to learn how to take a deep breath, go in your own private space, communicate with God, take a deep breath. Because sometimes we're calling people, they in the same boat. They may not be too far away from you. So sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, focus on God, not man, not woman. Okay. Everything else, like I said earlier, everything else will slowly come your way. But this is something that we all do. It's just human. It's just human behavior. When you go through something, the first thing we do is call somebody, and 9 times out of 10, that person is pretty much probably gonna tell you something that's like you probably don't agree to it. We all have some form of a godly spirit in us. We have to dig it out. We got to dig it out. Um, so again, take all your issues, take all your problems to God. It's okay to talk to people. It's absolutely okay. And just a second note to that, we have to learn who to share our issues, who to share our problems with. And that's one thing that I'm learning. I can honestly say I'm doing a much better job. Sometimes we just share all of our information to people who may not be able to handle it or may not be able to accept it or don't know how to respond. And then once you get off the phone, you mad to another whole level now. Take it to God, take a deep breath. Peace will slowly come your way. All right. Uh, Number six, it's your job to lead your family. It's your job to lead your family, to love your family, teach your family about the goodness of God. Okay. But the whole thing I got out of this is your job to lead and embrace your family. My quick note was this here: if you don't know how to be a good father, a good man, a godly man, it's never too late to learn. Mentorship is always important. So the only note here is if you don't know how to be a good father, a good man, it's an ongoing process. We all are learning. If you're 20, 40, 60, 80, we all are learning. Nobody is better off than anybody else. So if you don't know how to be, as we call it, good man, a good father, whatever it is, it's never too late to learn. It's never too late to try to pick up a book. It's never too late to go buy a book. It's never too late to try to reach out to a good pastor. Try to look at something on YouTube. It's never too late. It's never too late. And I was told that women like when they see a man trying to get better. All right. This nine. I probably never went past 10 minutes before. So, number seven. I'm gonna kind of hurry up here. Growing, and this is almost like the other one too, growing faith with others so you may raise up kingdom men and leaders to carry on after you. It's so many of our young brothers are lost. It's so many of my baby boys lost with identity issues, not knowing where to turn. I've been working with baby boys, and I somewhat still do, not as much. But the thing is, most of our baby boys are lost, and some of the stuff is not their fault. We need more mentors, not just mentors, but we need men that's going to be consistent, that's able to relate. And it's not about the man, it's about that baby boy. Uh, we not, like I say, not just mentors, someone who can kind of connect with these baby boys. We need more black males in education. And yes, I understand it's so hard. The education system is making it hard for brothers to get in there. But we need more black men to work in the field of education. We know it's hard. We need more black men in social work and so on and so on. Engineers, they see enough stuff on social media, TV, whatever it is. They need to see men every day, a positive, strong man every day. There's no question about it. Our baby boys need to see that. There's no thought about that. Um, and number 8, this is the last one. Kingdom men are in the constant process of transformation. That goes back to like maybe 6 or 7. This is ongoing. I'm 39, still learning. 39, still learning how to respond, how to handle my emotions, how to handle my feelings, how to handle my thoughts. This is an ongoing thing. No matter what's the age, we all are at different points. But number 8, as kingdom men are in consistent process of transformation into like a likeness of Christ. This is ongoing. It's never too late to seek mentorship. It's never too late to kind of join a church. It's never too late to look at a message on YouTube. It's never too late to get a book. It's never too late to tell people I apologize, forgive me. Whatever it is that you're struggling with, it's an ongoing process. So again, I've never went to 12 minutes. So again, my good people, peace and love. I just wanted to get this book, pretty much because I've been reading this. It's been pretty cool. I definitely wanted to kind of share this information with you guys. Peace and love, my good people. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, a good week, and I'll see you guys soon.